he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now Ryan on first down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Justin Houston coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Hey, express! Hey, 4 down. 11. 20.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail! 45. Mike, 45.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short and shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Mahomes now to throw. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail! Hey, check my... Slow! Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here.
Mahomes to throw on second down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain of the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Butker now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Hey, express! Look out! Look out!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. Pretty fortunate there. The interception that ended the last drive, and then, boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Allen Bailey able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And out come the Chiefs now. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down. Sherman, the fullback. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Anthony Sherman, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession.
Let's go.
Hey, South!
Hey.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
Hey, South! 21!
Second and 10 now, Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
11. Hey, express! Gun! Let's go!
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And avoids the contact by sliding. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Space.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
22.
On 1st down, Ryan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Line of
21.
scrimmage, again, the 25. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. His throw incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying,
Hey, let's go.
no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Gun. Ready, set.
On 3rd down, Ryan. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Gun.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
He'll get it up the middle, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
21.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run
21.
and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and goal, Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking. See that trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Alert! Ace! Ace! Slow! No!
Mahomes now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
Left! 59's Mike.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Dancing to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Slow! Hey, we got 4.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Dumps that off to Ware. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable. And here he says, we're going for it on fourth down.
Three down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Mahomes will bring him up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. They'll try and get it in with Sherman, the fullback. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Double tight. Odd. 5 down. Stand up in. Black 58, Royal. Black 58.
He's going to get it right. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
58, Royal.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. They'll let the fullback try and pick it up. This is Anthony Sherman. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. Mahomes now on the sneak, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. First half, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Black 58, Royal. Black 58.
They start the second half here with Williams. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Ace! Ace!
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
45. Mike, 45. Z!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Tack McKinley able to get him for a loss of about 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards. Mahomes now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Grady Jarrett with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Mahomes. Pass incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Mahomes now to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Watch tight end. 3 down.
So! 3 down. Slam!
Left! Z! So!
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Vic Beasley. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And down he goes.
Let's go.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Justin Houston in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
There we go.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. And this is incomplete.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on him all game long.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. We're back now in KC.
Ace! Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Z!
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful, because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Z!
Throwing now is Mahomes. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Vic Beasley in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. They'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. This is fielded at the 27. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. The Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. And here now come the Falcons.
Space.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Mike's 59. Mike. Wait. Gun. Quarterback, don't get nervous. 11. Again, that's where you are.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10.
Single. Hey, gun. Hey, South. Let him go.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Hey, express. 11.
To throw again is Ryan. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The field goal.
Let's go.